I will know in a few seconds.
I don't know. I've slept between now and then. I don't remember.
Okay. Oh, Gore says hi, by the way.
Hi, Gore. Is he gonna
LandShark
start?
and the others say hi. Yeah. Okay.
Scratch paper, scratch paper, scratch paper.
So. Oh, the boy is no longer here. Okay. Alright, guys. Catch you later. Okay. I was jumping between two different microphones, so it was
Yeah, the last
not.
I remember, it was just night watches. Watching the we had just we were waiting for what's her name, Irina's decision on what to do about the church. I think she said reinforce it, and we were gonna alternate watches or something like
yes.
that. We were suspecting somebody was watching her in the town because of puncture wounds.
Okay. One moment. Okay. So, let's see. You guys need to roll. I need to roll. $100,000. Okay. And you're just gonna follow this pattern until something shows up, basically?
Yeah, until we get a better idea.
Did we ever go and check out the graveyard? I don't remember.
Yeah, we found shovels and dug up graves, but not very many.
Okay.
One shovel, actually. And I removed it.
A shovel. This person can be removed. Let's see. Where's the church? Okay, let me make the map. Oh, this map will work fine. They drag you guys out of said map, and there's still a zombie over there somewhere.
Have you guys read the Final Fantasy patch notes yet?
Nope.
I didn't even realize it had been patched already.
They did a stream yesterday morning, and they released the patch notes also on Saturday.
Oh, okay. It hasn't actually been patched, though?
No.
Oh,
Just the
okay.
notes.
Where's Gore getting the 4 million for guild housing from?
4 million? I don't know. I'll probably provide him close to 1 million of it, though.
Last I heard, it was only 90.
What? Are you asking
Guild
where he's
housing.
getting the actual money or how much it costs?
Where he's getting that, like, the
number.
Yeah, the number for how much it costs.
In the patch notes and all that shit. Our server will, like, the lowest cost, I think, is like 5 million or something. Different servers will have different costs, and the cost will lower by 14% every hour or something. Or
why is it going to go higher or lower based on server?
Because of server capacity, the higher volume of people, the more demand there is for the land, so the more expensive it'll be.
Oh, okay.
out the gate at least. Like the freaking legacy
The
servers.
legacy servers?
I think it's like tens to almost 100 million for the cheapest stuff. Some of it's a couple
Bot.
100 million for yeah. It's in the patch notes somewhere. There's three different categories, like high, low, and high, medium, and low pop servers, and we're in the medium. I think there might be four. I don't remember.
Right, whatever. Okay, anyway, moving on. Okay, you're at the church. You've spent the first day is pretty uneventful. My phone is dying. The second day,
Mahes is also watching what's her name in the city.
the girl.
Yeah, the way we've been playing it is two of us stay at the watch at night, and one of us at the inn, and one of us is watching Irina, which is usually Mahes.
Mahes will need to make sense motive checks.
Every day or every hour?
Yeah,
Okay.
a day. I am not going to be
Okay,
making
thank
you
you.
roll 24 an hour. I would go crazy trying to figure out what was going on to begin with. And is Mahes trained in sense motive?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. How many days is it going to take? So I'm pretty sure this game system dice rolly thingy is like skewed to the low end. So a week goes by without any sign of trouble.
No new zombie waves? No. Are they
No.
decreasing? The waves are decreasing in frequency?
You might say that, or you might say that my dice rolling hasn't rolled above a 10 on a D100 yet.
Ah.
I just rolled a 2 on a d20.
Yay!
It's gonna be another one of these days.
So remember that unkillable zombie.
Oh,
Hmm.
And it appears it's going to appear eventually. Okay. 12 days.
Shit.
Yeah.
So have we already waited those 12 days, or
Yes.
can we do something in between those days?
Yeah, if you have something you need to do, go ahead. Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking we could check out the graveyard every once in a while and see, like, if there's any change or something. But if we've already
Yeah.
Checking out the church, you have visual of the graveyard from the same vantage point, I believe.
That is correct.
Oh, okay.
So you just spent 12 days sitting and staring at pretty much nothing. And your characters are probably bored out of their friggin' mind at this point. And Fulgore has taken plenty of time to restore himself, even if he restores 1 HP a day.
Correct.
So, all right. 12 days in, make yourself a spot check. Two people who are actually on watch, I should say.
Yeah, are you still counting Elena?
Oh, is she on watch?
I guess if me and OJ are, then she's off that night.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you guys can see. You see a wild-haired man pops up. It seems to be furtively sneaking around the church. He after looking around a couple of times, he goes inside.
What time of night or day or whatever?
Probably close to midnight.
I would tell OJ to have his wolf go get the others from the town, whoever was at the inn. That would get
Okay.
Fulgore, Mahes, and Elena on their way, and
Sure.
Sounds
that
good to me.
OJ and I either I go down there and OJ keeps watch, or we both go down there. What do you say?
We'll go down to the
Church.
He went into the church, right?
Yes, he did.
If I send my wolf back, then
We should wait for the others.
how long will it take for them to get?
How long will it take?
Yes.
If you guys hustle, you could probably make it there and back in like an hour or so.
Really? Isn't the church in the same part of the city almost? Like it's a town? I thought it took us like 15 minutes to walk there earlier or something like that.
That's true, yeah. And the wolf moves faster. You'd probably make it in about 30.
Okay.
20. We'll go with 20. Wolf moves faster.
Alright, so should we wait for the others or try and
I would
intercept him?
say yes.
Wait for the others?
Yep. We'll wait for the others.
Okay. Let's see.
We also have a flare. Well, I'm not gonna light the flare yet unless we know there's trouble.
Okay.
But we have a flare to alert Irina and the rest of the townsfolk.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. 20 minutes later, the four of you arrive. You've seen no activity from inside the church, so as far as you can tell.
Alright. I tell Mahes and Elena and Fulgore that we saw some crazy-haired guy enter and we're about to go investigate. Any ideas before we go through the front door? Like, can the wolf scout, I don't know if, OJ, do you have any shape-shifting yet or anything?
Very little.
Wise, do you have any invisibility or anything? Is anybody able to scout somehow?
Here, give me a sec.
I would disguise self, but that's pretty much it.
Do you know what that does? Would it help you scout unseen, or would it just let you hide?
It disguises me as something else.
Oh, okay.
So, but I don't know what.
Yeah.
Now, could I do a perception roll and try to see if I could hear anything?
You can.
Stupid fucking roll system.
An 11. What are you? That's for perception?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was trying to listen and
See if I could hear anything.
Let me
Let's
roll
see
his
here.
opposed checks. It's been about 20 minutes. No, you don't really hear anything.
And with the perception checks we rolled when we spotted the guy, the best we could tell is he just had wild hair. We didn't see him
He had
carrying
wild
anything.
hair. He was wearing monks, or he was wearing a habit. I wanted to say a monk's habit, but just a habit. And he did have a mace on it at his side. Sorry, Morning Star. Morning Star.
All right.
So everyone's here now?
Yes. Our group is.
Yeah, all of your group is.
It's just one guy that entered.
If I cast Reduce Animal, it shrinks a willing animal. Does it shrink its stats as well, or just its size?
Yeah, it alters its stats. That's correct. Size modifiers. It depends on what size they are and what size they're going to as to how much it changes it, but it does change it.
You might want to reset Skype or Mumble sometime soon. Pikeaxe, you're getting helicoptery.
Okay. Sorry. Be right back.
But you can release that spell whenever you want, right, OJ?
I have no clue. It doesn't say I can reverse it. It just says shrinks a willing animal.
Okay. Did you hear what I was saying, though?
Yeah.
Kinda.
It's based on what size the person originally thing originally is, but it does change its stats. Typically, I mean, strength and constitution goes down, but dexterity goes up.
And can he cancel that spell at will on said animal?
If he can reach it again.
What range?
Hold on, phone.
Okay.
What's the range?
For him to cancel it, is it or the same
it
as
depends
cast
on what the range of the spell is. I think it's a touch, correct?
He's on the phone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a touch.
All right.
Although, if it requires concentration, it can be canceled at will.
Okay.
He just has to stop concentrating on it.
While we're waiting for OJ, I'm gonna go ahead and inspect the door to the church to make sure it doesn't look rigged or anything with a perception check.
No, looks pretty normal. You can hear a little bit of shuffling around in the back, though.
And inside the church?
Yeah.
Towards the back of it, or on the other side of the door?
Oh, like just across on the other side of the door somewhere. You don't
Some
really know exactly
shuffling.
where, but you hear something moving around back there.
And we are positive there's only one way in and out of this church from our
You didn't
earlier inspection.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
we
didn't see
inspected
another a way out, unless you want to climb through the roof.
Right. Is there any ladders or any ways to get on the roof that we've noticed from watching the church?
There are none set up. No, I'm sure there are some in the area. I'm sure, but there are none set up. Not from the outside.
Okay, what are we doing?
While you were gone, I went and inspected the door, and I could hear shuffling on the other side of some sort
In the cathedral?
inside the church. I did
Okay.
not open the door, but I went and listened, perceived.
Okay, so can we all go to the door and do a perception check and maybe we can distinguish how many foot shuffles there are? Or...
You can try and roll better than I did. I rolled a 17. It was not that awesome.
And I rolled left.
We all suck.
I rolled
Wow,
less than
holy
that.
shit.
Ah!
These dice, this RNG shit is bullshit.
I don't get it, man. Because I watch other people use this same system, and it doesn't have this better rolls for everybody. Like one person will have a bunch of 1 streaks, but the other people will have a bunch of 20 streaks and stuff. Anyways,
Yeah. Well, whatever.
if no one's gonna scout, if we have no one prepared to scout, I'm just gonna.
Well, Can I open the door just big enough for my wolf to slip in and do a check?
Yeah, your wolf is relatively large, though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he said he was fucking horse-sized the other day.
Small horse size.
Yeah.
Oh.
Small horse size.
Shit. Then fuck if I know. Darkjack is still there, right? We can.
Yeah, you can fling Darkjack in.
Yeah, let's throw his ass in there.
I wanted to move in at least quietly before we threw him
Oh,
in.
okay. Well then, let Shark decide.
Yeah, if
I'll
we
let
don't have
Shark
any
decide.
scout, I'm going to slowly open the door so we can at least see what's inside without entering.
Sure. Oh, hang on 1 second. I need to fix my.
Guess I should go ahead and move myself
Why is
on
this
this map
person
too.
here? Yeah. And you're going at it alone?
We were all already listening there. I'm just going to open the door.
Oh, let me move everybody up then. There we go. Okay. Okay, you opened the door quietly, you said?
Yes. Do I need to make a stealth check or anything?
Yes. Hang on, I'm setting up these stupid things. Okay, and they don't appear to notice you.
But I
You
see
see
two zombie
You
things.
see 2 zombies, but they don't appear to notice you.
Alright, so I'm gonna turn and signal for Fulgore to charge and ask if anybody's willing to stay and watch the door to make sure nobody comes out behind us.
Okay. You guys want to roll initiative?
Do we have to if they didn't notice us?
You will. Well, I guess you get surprised, so it'll just be they go, you go. You guys are up for that.
Like, do we get like a surprise range attack and then we roll initiative or something?
What you can actually do, since you don't know, is A, you get a surprise round. B, you get to choose what order you guys go in.
Oh, nice.
So I need you to roll initiative just so you get onto the turn order itself.
Okay.
LandShark. Nope, wait. Fulgore needs to roll initiative. Wow. There's a 20.
Yeah. Almost.
Okay.
Oh, I have myself targeted whenever I roll. Damn it.
Yeah, you have to target yourself.
So reroll? Is that what?
Yeah,
Going
we're just,
down.
we're just marking them.
Yeah, you're just putting yourself onto
Okay.
initiative.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
We saw one guy enter, and now there's 2 zombies in here, right?
That's correct.
Correct.
So he didn't bring the corpses himself. So what's the deal?
We do not know.
We burn the bitch to the ground.
Can you? We know he's in here, right?
Right.
Let's burn the motherfucker down.
So you tell us to halt real quick?
Like, that'll take care of our problem, right? If the guy's in there and he's burned alive.
It will take care of one weird guy and a couple zombies.
Yeah, but the zombies appeared when he came here. There were no corpses, no nothing before.
Yep.
So he created
It will kill him and 2 zombies. We do not know if that'll solve the problem.
But it might also destroy any loot we get off.
Roll me an intelligence check, guys.
What?
An intelligence check. D20 plus intelligence. Modifier. And if you happen to have it, you can add your ranks in knowledge, architecture. There's one thing I never thought I would say.
What's the weather like, if that might have any bearing?
Cool. But not cold. Probably slight wind, 60 degrees.
Forgot the roll, OJ. There you
Yeah, I know.
go.
Okay, we're burning down the church will probably destroy the zombies. It will not touch the undercroft.
The what?
The basement.
The basement.
But if we burn down the whole place.
The undercroft was held in place with stone pillars. And it was damp, remember?
Yep.
It'll probably bury it,
Hey,
but it won't damage it.
is Darkjack susceptible to heat?
Yes.
Yeah.
We talked about that the other day.
Oh, did we?
He can still take like frozen or fire damage and stuff like that.
He is partially made out of wood, after all.
Oh, is he? I thought it was all metal.
Not completely metal, mostly metal.
I don't want to combat these bullshit zombies and then find out that we're too low on health and whatever the fuck's down in the basement we get fucked over with.
Would you like to stay and watch the door?
Well, why don't we send
Okay, if I use my oil, how will it augment my fire spell?
It'll amplify.
Yeah, it'll amplify it. If you can use the oil and like set the oil on fire and fling it, like if it's in a container or something, and you get splash damage out of it, and it'll do extra damage.
Okay.
It'll do an extra 1d6 points of damage, which is doubled against against these particular zombies. Do note that regular zombies are not actually weak to fire. For some reason, these are.
I did not know that.
Can we sneak into this first room and just go to the basement without engaging or attracting their attention?
The door to the basement does seem to be open.
We could. We'd all have to go sneaky, and I don't know if Fulgore could make it.
Clonk, clonk. You probably not.
What? Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. What are the walls made of?
Walls?
Yes, to that room with the trapdoor.
Wood. Actually, like this part of the church is all wood.
So I could use shape wood in order to make a doorway on the outside of the building, so we can just bypass those.
Yeah.
If we do that, and Fulgore comes through, will he still will he attract them because of the noise?
It's possible. Fulgore has a -8 or -6 to his stealth checks.
Shit.
We could just have Fulgore sit at the door and make sure nothing comes out, and we go in sneaky. And if we need him, we'll yell at him.
We could also send up the flare. Get the
I will leave the
stuff
flare
there.
with whoever stays at the door.
Well, and then whenever the people get there, Fulgore can come meet up with us.
We could do that too.
While the whoever comes can take on the zombies in that room.
Okay, why don't I create a doorway on the outside of that one room?
Alright.
That'll allow us to... I guess it'd have to be an arch, not really a door, because it'd be too complicated to do hinges and stuff.
Yeah, but you can make a hole in the wall.
Gaping hole.
I want to make a hole big enough, if we need to, for Fulgore to come through.
Sure.
Okay.
Would he know if this shape wood would make noise?
Spells typically don't unless they have some audible component.
Right.
Shape wood. Let me see if shape wood has an audible component to it. You know what? You guys want to give me 5? I'm gonna go out to my car and grab my
That's fine.
player's handbook and crap.
That works for me.
That way I don't have to pull up like 4 different books on my Nook.
I can focus on a Chimera fight for once. Instead of spamming fire and Blizzard 3.
Have you used
Black
your
Mage
flare
is
yet?
lazy. Are you doing the the relic Chimera?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I got him to 50 before we did this.
Nice. There's gonna be a lot of shit to do in the game on Tuesday. That patch notes shit, that's a lot of stuff.
Too much shit to do.
Well, apparently the Wolf's Den's is capped at 4 people though, so far, at least, initially.
Yeah. Well, I know Gore's gonna want to go ahead and raid since we
Sure.
missed Monday. Yeah.
I'm gonna be queuing the shit out of the Crystal Tower and the new dungeon, personally. You can queue solo for the Crystal Tower, apparently. So I'll be dying with a
Fuck.
bunch of pugs.
I don't want to run that dungeon. Or that
I
raid.
do. I want free shit. I want lazy 8-man. Tired of WP and AK, man.
Hey,
I
I
need something
understand
else
that,
to farm tomes with.
but it's gonna be just like Raid Finder and WoW was,
And
where
by
you
the
get
way,
queued up with a bunch of people that just go AFK at the door.
yep, that's true. But we'll have a vote kick now. When everybody, yeah. While we're still whispering shit at the door, I'm gonna mention to everybody that I don't think this guy is a huge threat. I don't know why the zombies have appeared, but we did take on 4 of these zombies the other day with the same amount of us, and now there are only 2 and 1 non-threatening looking dude. I want answers from the guy. I don't want him killed unless we have to. And I'm going to remind everybody to be wary of whatever green ooze or poison or disease we thought it might have been that the zombies had on them the other day.
Can I disguise self as like a rat or an animal?
No, disguise self only lets you disguise yourself as another of your race.
So another humanoid.
You've been sitting there outside long enough. Roll me another spot check.
Okay. I'm also going to shut the door as soon as OJ says he's going to create one. Do I need to roll another stealth check to do that quietly?
Yes.
Okay, how the fuck did that happen? We were rolling all these shit rolls, and now all of us rolled over 20.
Balance.
Because all my bad luck shifted to Chimera.
Is it
Seriously.
that bad?
Dude, the first 2 tries we almost beat him, and then that last try fucking wiped us within like a minute of starting it. So go back to rolling shitty for a couple minutes.
I'm showing Landshark attempted to. Oh.
That's what my
after.
stealth check was
Yeah.
for.
Wow. Okay. Let's see.
All of my
But the
playing
door
is for the
is closed, right?
Yeah. Just a matter of
Alright.
how quietly I did it.
Okay. You hear what sounds like some disjointed prayers being said.
Prayers?
Yes.
by one or multiple people.
One person. But they don't seem to have any rhyme or reason to them, and it almost feels like he's switching between different ritual prayers all without thinking about it.
Would we know? Would anybody, like, do I have to roll religion to try and find out what he might be doing? Or
Sure, yeah. You can roll knowledge religion on that.
religion is.
I know several languages. Would I recognize any of those? What he's saying? Or did...
He's speaking in common, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's speaking in common.
Oh, he's speaking common, just weaving a bunch of nonsensical words together?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled 18 for my religion check. Would spellcraft work on one of these prayers?
No, spellcraft is for actual spells.
Okay. So prayers
an actual
can't
spell,
necessarily
this is-
be okay.
They're not necessarily. They might be, but they're not necessarily.
So would I have any idea of who or how he's praying to someone? With an 18 roll?
Yeah, they're definitely disjointed prayers. Not really sure what it's supposed to be for, but they appear to be prayers asking for safe return.
Faith return?
Safe.
Oh, safe return.
I would relay that to the group.
Okay, so my door's made, right? And we shut the door, the open door, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah.
So I think we should start heading down the stairs.
Mahes, you wanted to shoot the flare before we go in? Or just go in?
We could do that. We can just leave it with Fulgore if he's still sitting outside. And have
I'm
him
gonna leave
shoot
the
off
flare with Fulgore and tell him not to let anything leave. And we'll yell at him if we need him. We're gonna go investigate. Elena, it's
All right.
up to you whether you stay with Fulgore or come with us.
She'll go with you.
Alright.
She's
Then we head
slightly quieter.
We head in quietly as possible. Another stealth
That's
check for me.
the wrong place. Understory. That's where you need to go. That's will help if I went there. Doop, doop, doop. Wolfie's going with you.
Yeah.
Wolfie needs to be made bigger.
he's like a big classification animal?
Yeah, actually,
Force
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do we need to make a stealth check to go down, or because we're going down quietly?
If you're trying to go down quietly, then yes. Elena needs to roll one.
What stealth check? Oh.
Dex mod and rank.
What's rank?
And it subtracts your armor check penalty if you have one.
Hide and move silently both equal stealth. Whatever
she's
ranks you
fine.
have in hide and or move silently.
So for every point, I get a bonus.
Yeah.
You
add your point.
your dex modifier plus your ranks. Those are all bonus. Nice. We're all stealthy. Don't screw us, OJ.
What the fuck? I have +5 and I got a fucking 12. That's fucking ridiculous.
Doesn't Wolfie need to roll too?
I don't have his stats. I don't know.
Wolfie does need to roll. Hang on 1 second. /R. Wolfie gets a special bonus. Okay.
Nice. Can he not fit down the freaking hall?
No, he can. He just
Okay.
can't fight in that
Okay.
same hallway because he takes up like the whole thing.
I mean,
Damn,
you
it's
could
a
always
big
Like
jump
trying-
on the roof and fall down the hole.
Hey, why don't I just cast Small Beast on him and reduce him back to his original size?
You could do that too.
Make it a little bit easier. Because he'll get a dexterity bonus, right, for dodging and stuff. Because I did that.
What's up, guys?
Hey, stranger.
How's it going?
It's going stealthily right now.
Stealthily?
Yeah.
I know I'm not there then.
Yep, that is correct.
That's
Yeah, we left you to die.
stealthy.
Oh, that's okay. I'm made of metal. I'm sure I'll live.
All right.
Hang on, I'm getting everything all booted up here.
I heard no
Assuming it.
on
Yeah.
your important alert.
Freaking Lenovo. I don't care about your Windows 8 update or any of this. Okay.
It's all right. Windows 8 still loves you.
It better, because I don't like it much. Be some love in that relative eventually. Alright. See if my internet's going to be a bitch today. Make me move into the freaking den where I don't want to be.
So who wants to explain to him what's going on so far?
Shark can.
We did 12 days of spot checking.
Well, he could
We
if I
eventually.
could hear him.
Oh.
12 days of spot checking.
And we saw one guy into the church at midnight.
Someone's mic is messed up.
Is it mine? Who's speaking right now? Can you hear me clearly?
I can hear you just fine.
Same.
Did we lose Dark Jack?
Dark, say something. If you can hear us, reset mumble.
Yep, there he went.
I'll keep it open. That way I can see when he comes back.
So do we pass our sneak check with OJ's 12?
Yeah.
Alright, I am going to immediately also perceive the room as we sneak in.
I'll join him in that for shits and giggles.
And I do poorly.
Same.
Am I helicoptering again?
No.
Okay, I just started hearing some static.
Welcome back, Dark Jack. Can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear everyone loud and clear now.
Alrighty.
Hey,
Okay.
Looks like I'm going to actually get into the game pretty easily today. That's good news.
Yeah. Somebody just
Awesome.
loaded in named Jacob.
Who else
Yep.
would? There's only one me. Actually, according to the U.S. Census Bureau, there's a lot of me. Ignore that.
Yeah. Anyways, catching back up, we staked out for 12 days. We finally saw somebody enter the church at midnight, and we are now sneaking. He went into the church. We called everybody, and we're about to enter. We're entering the church right now. We saw 2 zombies, and we ignored them. We're sneaking by them. We left Fulgore to watch guard up and make sure nobody leaves the church while we go in to investigate the one weird-haired guy with a morning star that entered the church on his own.
That was very wise of you. If you guys need anything, just holler and I'll come jump through the church floor.
That is the plan. We left you with a flare, so if we get trouble, you can signal for the townsfolk and rush in to help us.
Who needs a flare? I'm just gonna come in and smash it myself.
Well, why not?
Okay, so who's going in first?
I would have tapped Elena to lead,
Okay.
and I would
Good
join
choice.
behind her.
Good choice.
And I go in last because I have the least amount of HP.
You're going in. Whoops. Next. Who's after that?
Either Wolfie or OJ.
Always.
Who's in there?
Elena,
and then I'll leave
Elena, Shark, OJ, Wolfie, Mahes.
I'll leave
That
Wolfie.
order?
Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
Okay. Let's start with. Let's see. This thing's not hiding. Okay. You get inside, and let me reset the turn order, so it'll be Elena, LandShark, Elik,
Oh, here, let me.
Mahes.
And
Do you want
Wolfie.
me to roll my initiative real quick, or?
He's doing manual turn order. He's got us.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
Wolfie needs to be on there as well.
Your back phone.
Wolfie goes with Mahes. Oh gosh. Mahes
Oh, okay.
with Elik.
Okay.
That is easier for everyone concerned, I think. So anyway, how late am I, by the way?
Not
wow.
very. I was 20 minutes late. We spent about 30 minutes staking out the damn place.
Oh, okay, so I haven't really missed anything super serious.
Nope, not really.
You
Alright.
missed the debate of
You
just
get
burning
down and you see a figure crouched over,
Alright.
munching on something.
So
That's
the prayers stopped since we...
No, the
Okay.
prayers are. You can't hear the prayers from here.
So the prayers were upstairs.
Whatever it is, it hasn't noticed you.
It's been a great opportunity for one of you to dropkick a zombie.
Well, it's a little too late to turn back now. Or shoot, like... I know. I motion to halt, and I look around, and I shrug
Okay.
my shoulders, and wait for somebody else to do something.
Elena whispers to you.
You guys are the
Should I
worst
charge?
adventurers ever.
I was on the phone. I missed that. What happened?
I insulted you. It's okay.
When we sneak, we can't hear the prayers anymore since we gone down, so I'm assuming the prayers were happening from upstairs, and all we see is a creature hunched over, I believe, munching on something.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a bone.
And I halted for everybody to stop, and I looked around waiting for somebody else to signal for something.
Wait for someone else to enforce your command.
Yes.
Elena
Wait.
whispers to you, should I attack?
Wait. How is that possible? Because we all rolled. Besides me, you rolled really high spot checks in the top area.
Yeah, we could hear the prayers. We didn't know where they were, though. So now we know they're upstairs. We just don't know which room, or we didn't see who was praying. We would have had to go through the zombies to find that person.
Okay. Has whatever this thing is down here
It has
seen
not
us
seen
yet?
us. It has not seen us.
Nope, it seems pretty content to be chewing on whatever it's chewing on.
Well, whatever. Y'all decide. I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna, like, Elena asked me if she should attack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and say yes.
Okay. Oops. Take a step down. And then she will charge.
I'm going to light a torch.
Elena attacks. Elena hits. That is a charge, so it actually does more damage.
Nice.
I should have put that, but whatever. I just clicked the button. It seems mildly surprised.
And that concludes our surprise round today.
Well, what are you guys doing?
I will move here and light a torch.
Whoops, that was, I chose Elena for initiative and not the right person. Why will it not add you to initiative, you stupid thing? It's still not working, is it?
Nope. Nope.
Okay, add custom item.
Yep.
Now, ignoring that, we're moving on.
We have a full round of surprise, correct? Or
Yes.
just her charge?
Well, you have an action of surprise.
Okay.
And its first initiative was a 6, which is below all of your initiatives, so you have a round after that.
Okay.
Now, Steven, I have a question. Have I heard this
Yeah.
outside?
Probably. Well, yeah, you probably heard it.
Okay, I was just curious.
You probably heard clunking, because Elena's at the least in a breastplate.
Fair enough. I was just curious.
But Darkjack, you would know there are 2 zombies upstairs and somebody praying randomly upstairs. And I told everybody that I wanted answers from the dude that was praying, the dude that entered, crazy-haired dude. Is why I left you to make sure that he didn't get away, that nobody left without us.
Fair enough.
Okay. So, what's everybody else doing?
Whose turn is it? Mahes?
LandShark pull out a torch.
Yep.
Elik, Elena, Mahes, whatever you guys can do.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna step behind Shark and pull out my crossbow, light the tip, and shoot it.
You can use my torch.
That was the goal.
Gotcha. Wow.
Okay, rolling. Yeah, that hits.
Is that a crit?
It's an undead. It cannot be critted.
Oh, god damn it.
You
know,
can't
guys
roll
want my
damage
advice?
though.
You guys want my advice? Start investing in some holy weapons as soon as you have enough money.
They're level 3.
Yeah.
I said as soon as they had money. I added the qualifier.
I'm also going to. How close do you have to be to perceive enemies? Like, check them out?
You roll a spot check.
Well, last time you said you were within range to check something.
Oh, see them.
Okay.
Yeah, you're holding a torch. You're close enough.
I do a poor job.
It's wearing the remains of guard armor, and has probably thus turned around to face the person who is beating it upside the head. But it has extremely pale, bloodless face and skin. Feral look in its dead fish eyes, and really sharp teeth.
No weapon. No green
No, it
ooze
doesn't
that I
appear
can
to.
see.
No, not other than the bone that it's holding in its hand.
Alright. Alright. OJ's, you're up. Or we haven't done damage yet for Mahes.
Yeah,
What do
Mahes
I
roll
roll
damage.
for that?
Heavy crossbow, 1d10 plus fire, 2d6.
Shit, they only rolled 1. Son of a bitch.
What?
He needs to roll one more d6.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that though. It looked like he rolled it right.
No, he just rolled
Oh,
d6,
he didn't
not
say
2d6.
2. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realized what I did.
So 12.
12 damage. Alright. It howls, obviously hurt by the attack. And see, Elena already went. Elik, what are you doing?
I'm gonna tell Wolfie to, I guess, run down and attack it as well.
Do I have? I took off Wolfie's attack. You gonna have Wolfie grow bigger?
Won't he have a hard time getting out of here?
Oh, he can sort of shuffle through.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take the decreased size off and
Yeah, he said there was no problem with him leaving that. It was just he can't fight in that basement trapdoor.
Gotcha.
It'll have to like end up like right there. Wolfie. 8. Wolfie's bite has not been adjusted for his size.
Yeah, he missed anyways, probably.
I was gonna say that bite doesn't seem right for a horse-sized wolf.
D8's pretty good. D8 plus 3.
Yeah, it's off.
It's gonna be more than that.
Yeah, it's hot. It needs to go higher by 2.
Druids are OP.
So you just add 2, so it does 13 damage. But he probably missed because he.
Yeah, he missed.
Okay. I'm going to move down.
You should be able to move Elik.
Yeah, I'm gonna move next to
Ecks.
Shark and light my crossbow and shoot it.
Fire away. Range. You don't do, the crossbow doesn't. The bolt itself doesn't hurt him, but the fire will. Go ahead and roll fire. 2d6.
How come Mahes bolt hurt him?
Mahes bolt rolled high enough to actually
Oh, okay.
pierce it.
Well, that's shit. Okay, well,
We're doing damage, sir. Be happy. Compared to the other day.
My own way back. Behind. Near enemies.
And that was just the end of our surprise round. Now we get a round based on the turn order.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fulgore, you hear fighting from below.
I don't care.
Good man.
Okay.
I'm doing my job. I told them to stand guard at the door, and that is what I'm doing.
The door's not open, by the way. You know that, right?
No, no one told me.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, the door's not open.
But there's a hole in the wall.
But there is a hole in the wall.
That's almost as good. It's like a door.
Yeah, well, let me show you. Let me jump over there real quick. Okay. These guys are gone.
You supersized Wolfie.
Yeah, Wolfie got bigger. You're probably sitting somewhere around here. And
OJ created a door right here with his druid spells.
Where?
He created
Oh,
a
okay,
hole in
thank
the
you.
wall.
Yeah, now I can see the pulse. Gotcha.
And we went directly down into the trapdoor.
Nice.
I had opened this door, and that's how we spotted the 2 zombies inside.
And someone's praying in there too, huh?
Yeah, we heard somebody, we did not see somebody.
Hmm.
And then I shut the door again before we went in.
Alright. Well, now I'm
Okay.
fully caught up on current events and tactical awareness. Thank you. On the other hand, if you guys think you got this, I'm going to hang around outside.
Alright.
okay, so Fulgore is holding turn. Elena swings. Elena misses. She seems somewhat surprised by this, so she will. Well, she'll take a 5-foot step over this way.
Alright.
Okay, LandShark. Landshark's gonna light a crossbow. Shoots and fires. You will hit. Go ahead and roll your fire damage as well.
1d6 or 2d6? I forget.
2d6. Because it is weak to fire.
Like most things undead are weak to fire.
No, most undead are not weak to fire.
Really? I think
No,
most would.
mummies are the only ones that are naturally weak to fire.
Interesting. I figured undead fire. Bad idea.
That gives me a total of 8 damage.
Yep. You do 8 damage to it. It doesn't seem to be resisting it either, by the way. Like how
The
the
piercing.
zombies resist it. Like how the normal zombies were resisting it, it doesn't seem to be resisting it. Mahes, fire damage only is all that hits.
Damn it.
You know, you can just, in your macro, add damage and fling that in there.
Yeah, I should.
Or make a macro for damage. Okay. You do 9 fire. Elik.
Wolfie's gonna continue attacking.
Wolfie. Wolfie's continuing to miss.
And I'll reload my crossbow.
Wouldn't be a bad idea to set up here.
Light it and fire, I guess.
Okay.
Outpost happens.
Alright, you do full damage, so go ahead and roll the 1d10 from your crossbow bolt as well. Your crossbow bolt hits true and pierces him. 11.
We're doing some damage, guys. This thing
It
like
is
hurt or
pissed.
injured? Or just pissed?
Yeah, it is pissed. And has decided to screech. And then is going to promptly ignore both Elena and Wolfie, who didn't hit it this time, to charge at Landshark.
Attack of
Stuff.
opportunity, I would want to trip him with my spear if I get that opportunity.
Yeah, Wolfie and Elena both get it, the opportunity to.
Alright.
Wolfie bite. Wolfie
Unless-
actually hit.
Oh, nice.
Stop back there. Damage.
Was he charging me or just running at me?
Charging, yeah.
Would I have had to prepare my spear ahead of time? Or can I...
Yeah, you would have to.
Oh, okay.
You'd have to at least have it out.
Okay, yeah, good call.
Do we know how close to dead this thing is?
I asked if it looked injured, he said it just looked pissed.
Doru rolls trip. Or Doru has to roll trip, I should say. $20 plus. Doru is not tripped by the wolf. Elena will swing. Elena misses. Again.
How much AC does this thing have with freaking?
You've hit with a 22. You've hit with a 25. You hit with a 21. You missed with a 17. You missed with an 18. So somewhere higher than 18, but lower than, or but at least equal to or lower than 21.
Okay.
Landshark, you're trying to trip.
I would like to try to trip, yes.
Okay, roll a melee touch attack. with your spear. You hit. Roll a strength check. And you get a +2 bonus as well. You just typed in +3.
Yeah, my macro was wrong apparently. I get a bonus, you said, of something?
+2.
Hey, you got a little on you.
So 24.
Because he's charging.
Then it would have been a 24 if I got a 2 bonus.
All right, you trip it.
Elena rolled that, if that matters.
It's gonna be the same no matter what.
Okay.
It was his stats. It just popped up under Elena's name.
Alright, I tripped it.
Where's trip? There, that one. We'll put that down. Okay. And it gets tripped back here. Alrighty. And with that, suddenly you hear somebody scrambling, and he jumps down the hole and lands right here and says, "Get your hands off my son."
Would I recognize this as the guy with the long hair? Crazy hair and the Morning Star? Okay. At this point, I would yell, "Dark Jack, you're cool to come help."
Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, so I'm charging. Without knowing any idea what's going on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Move up, Matt. Thank you. 25, 30, 35. Contact. Alright. Wait, the guy that I'm attacking is the one that you guys have been hitting, right? The pale one?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay, I just had to check. I don't think my attack made his AC.
No,
Nope.
it didn't.
I didn't think so.
No. By the way, your D20 is way off, because D20 plus 5, but you need to add base attack bonus to that.
That is base attack bonus plus my 2 to hit.
You have a base attack bonus of 3, and you have a strength of 4. You should have a plus 7.
No. Let me adjust that real quick. And then I do have proficiency with the weapon, so that'd be plus 8. Not proficiency, just lets me use it.
Proficiency.
Yeah. Sorry.
Do you have weapon focus?
Well,
I'm not showing it on your sheet.
Yeah, I probably do. Thing is, I had to remake the character sheet, and I still have not quite got everything back. I'll just leave it
if
plus
you have
7 now.
if it's not on your sheet yet, then you don't have it.
Yeah. I'm pretty
So
good about
7.
that, at least. 7 it is. You want me to re-roll that, or just leave it as is?
No, just make sure you fix it on your macro. It's still not enough
fixed.
to hit.
It's fixed.
Yeah, it's still not enough to hit. Anyway, Fulgore misses. Elena.
Yay!
I would also yell at him to call his son off, and we will stop attacking.
Elena swings at
Don't say I never gave you.
Doru and misses again.
Damn it.
Delightful.
LandShark.
No response when I yelled at him to call shit off?
Nope, he's just constantly repeating, "Get your hands off my son."
Alright. Then I
We
will.
destroy his son, then.
Oh wait, Elena hit. Sorry,
Oh.
because he's prone.
Oh yeah, I knocked his ass over.
Okay.
I will step here and cast my net at the prone Doru.
Okay.
Son of a bee.
If he's yelling, get your hands off my son, it's probably the guy that we were supposed to take back to what's her name in town.
The
Or
priest
find his
that
body.
we found a note of, whose son died fighting the witches, who also, the priest is also the person that found the dark book.
Yeah, but there's nothing that says we gotta bring the sun back, and I'm not sure we want to.
Nope.
Oh, I was just saying.
Yep.
So, do one of you gentlemen care to explain to our dear priest that his son is undead so he doesn't start swinging a morning star at us?
Not worth explaining if he's not calling him off the attack.
Is there any way we can, I don't know, subdue the priest without hurting him?
LandShark, your net hits, by the way. Sorry.
Alright. Then the dude is suffering attack and dex deficits and moves at half speed.
Okay. And it's still prone. Mahes.
This one search.
I yelled at everybody if we still want to try to catch the human alive if possible. Like kill him if we need to.
I'm going to step back and cast magic armor since I forgot to do that before we did this.
Okay. Elik, what about you?
Give me some.
You're gonna have the wolf bite first?
Yeah.
You wanna try and have the wolf trip the human, or you wanna keep having him bite the guy that's down?
Trip the human. That'll keep him from doing anything, right?
Yeah. Wolfie trips, or successfully bites, I should say. The human takes 6 damage. Wolfie.
Is there any way I can just use my massive size to pin his ass to the ground?
Yeah,
So he
could
can't do
grapple.
anything?
He could grapple. Well, the wolf could grapple.
And if he grapples, the other guy can't do anything unless he rolls a save or something?
It makes it much
Yeah.
more difficult for him to do anything without escaping, yes.
Okay, can I... Oh, you already rolled it, never mind. Next time, I'll just try to grapple him and keep him from doing shit.
A successful trip will probably make it that much easier to grapple next round.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's this guy's strength? Yeah, Danovich, the priest monk dude is now prone.
With my religion skill, would I know if blessing water would make it do holy damage to undead creatures?
Yeah,
Okay.
Blessing Water makes it do holy damage to undead creatures.
Okay.
You gonna do that?
My next turn I will.
Okay.
I'm going to reload the crossbow. It's my turn, right?
Yeah, it's still your turn. That was the
Alright.
wolf that just hacked it.
I'm gonna reload the crossbow and shoot at that thing.
Okay.
I couldn't cast a spell the same time that I cast the net, right?
No.
Okay, yeah.
You have to have a hand free to grab your holy symbol in order to cast.
Right.
I'm on it up.
The fire damage hits. Oh wait, who are you attacking?
The fucking thing. The sun.
Yeah, the fire damage hits.
Right here.
Okay. 1d6 or 2d6?
2d6 fire. While the human is down, you can see that he's actually wearing plate armor underneath those robes of his.
I found some supplies. Dead runners from here. Are they on their way?
8 damage. Okay. Doro is getting up. Everyone around him gets attacks of opportunity.
I'm within 10 feet, but do I need my spear out to have an opportunity? Probably.
Yeah, you need to have your spear out.
You can still hit with the torch, couldn't you?
Not from 10 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna roll real quick.
Wolfie does damage.
I do damage.
Jacob does, Fulgore does damage. 6. Elena misses.
The -4 dex, does that make it easier for him to be hit from my net?
Yes, it does. But a natural 1 misses no matter
Oh,
what.
well, yeah. Good call. Good call.
So.
He gets to attack and trip in the same turn?
Wolf's special ability is every time they hit with their bite, they attempt to trip.
Wow.
They don't have to, they can choose to.
The sun has been kept down by the wolf.
Very nice.
And the mage, or cleric I should say, is attempting to get up as well. However, nobody is around to stop him, because you can only make 1 attack of opportunity a round, unless you have a special feat.
Ah, shit.
So he is up. And what will he do?
What I tell you.
He's going to step forward Oh wait, he can't move. He just got up. Fulgore, he is reaching out to grab you.
I'm obviously going to resist. Is this an opposed grapple check or?
Nope. A special attack, so I didn't bother writing it down. What's your touch?
Shit. I want to say it's like 18, maybe.
Okay. Wait, touch? I doubt your touch AC is that high.
Yeah, hang on. Let me bring up the character sheet real quick. The actual one on the computer. Okay. Hang on.
Whoops, that was supposed to be the cleric.
Alright.
Let's clear these.
I don't even have touch written
Your
down.
touch is 11.
Okay. It's your basic plus your dex, right? That's all your touch is?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Then yes, it is 11.
Fulgore, you get grabbed by the cleric who has decided to cast Inflict Moderate Wounds on you.
That will be at half effectiveness, but okay.
You take 14. So half of that is 7.
Awesome.
Fuck.
Fulgore's at, what, 23? Looks like 23. Okay.
Still quite a few. Yes.
And that's both of their turns. Fulgore, it's you're up.
No. What are you to do? What do they want you to do?
Fulgore, you're up.
I'm going to clear an infestation on the other
okay.
side of the river.
Well, while Fulgore is
Across
swinging,
the
Elena
bridge.
will swing.
Sorry, what's going on? Oh, is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Okay, don't worry. I got that. Just, I guess non-lethal against the cleric. I'd really
You take a
hate to kill him.
-4 to hit.
Okay. Did that make it or no?
Hang on. Yeah, you hit.
Okay. So I hit him with the flat of my blade.
Exactly enough. -10. Whoops. Okay. And are you going to move, or are you just going to stand there?
The cleric's over there, so I'm going to take a 5-foot step next to Elena.
Okay. Elena will move to where you were standing, so she gets flanking now, and
Okay.
swing at Doru.
The sun?
The sun, yes.
Okay.
And as soon as she moves, she actually hits.
Nice. She just had to get out of that square.
Yeah, the square was cursed, I guess.
There's a lot of cursed squares in this game.
LandShark. Whoops.
I would like to cast Bless Water on the pool the cleric is standing in, and also move.
Yeah. Bless Water, I believe, requires you to be touching the water. So, oh yeah, that'll work. Okay.
And I will yell, "I'm blessing the water" to everybody.
Okay.
If you can lure the damn guy in here somehow. That is my turn.
Sure.
Fucking
That's strange. Alright, that was his turn. Mahes, what's yours?
For sure I'm
would've,
going to move.
I would have dropped my torch where I was next to the other two. So they'd have to pick it up if they want to keep using it.
I'm gonna move, and then I'm just gonna shoot. I'm just gonna regularly attack. That way, if it does come after me, he'll have to go through that pool.
Okay, oh, shoot and move, okay.
Yeah, was I not holding my push to talk there?
Yeah,
I heard you.
I
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
paying attention.
Okay.
Okay, the fire hits, but not the bolt doesn't actually stick in them. So roll 2d6 damage.
Alright.
That's still not it.
Damn
There you
stupid
go.
shit. I hit enter on the keyboard and it just goes to what I clicked last.
Too much Final Fantasy, man.
Yeah. Elik.
I'm gonna have my wolf try to grapple the priest.
Grapple the sun?
The priest.
The priest.
So he can't cast anything anymore.
Wolfie attempts grapple. Yay, this bag of worms.
Jesus, there's like Gloomfall here.
+4 size bonus, 5 strength, and this attack bonus is 4.
Don't give up now.
Pinch gets +3 plus 2. Dalovich is now grappled. What do you want the wolf to do with this grappled Dalovich?
I didn't know I could tell him what to do with it.
Just, you want him to bite him?
Can I lock him down so he can't really do anything?
Hang on, let me mute Darkjack for a second so I can hear you. What'd you say?
Can I lock
Can you
him
turn it down a little
down?
bit? They can still hear you. Sorry.
Can I lock
So
him
that he
down?
can't move? Yeah, you want to try and pin him.
Pin him, keep him from take him out of the equation, we kill his son, and then we can maybe reason with him.
Sure. That's another roll.
Yeah, I believe if he tries to cast anything, Wolfie can continue to grapple him and just bite him whenever he tries to cast and try to interrupt him and stuff.
Got nothing left.
And then I noticed the holy water having any effect on the cleric at all.
The holy water does not harm living creatures,
Okay.
but it will harm the sun.
Can we push a character
Yep.
Yeah.
so we can like
Bull
throw
Rush
the
is-
sun in the holy water?
Not with the wolf in there at the moment, I don't think. He's a pretty big
Uh,
wolf.
yeah,
you-
the wolf takes up most of the spot, but Danovich is now pinned.
Yay. I like Wolfie.
And for pinned, we will use the net. No, wait.
Hey, how are you?
This guy actually has a net on him. For pinned, we will use something else. We'll use a lock. There.
I like it.
I like it when Wolfie pins people.
I like the lock. I do
Mhm.
like the pins.
Okay, Elik, you can actually go now.
I'm going to. Can I dip my crossbow bolt in the water?
Yeah. Holy water doesn't do as much damage as fire does, though.
Oh, really?
Not unless you douse them in the thing and stuff. Whereupon
Gotcha.
it'll do more.
But it also does not destroy the bolt, I would assume.
Yeah, it won't just incinerate the bolts either, though. So
Well, but this guy's AC and stuff is fucking ridiculous, so probably just wanna. Here, how about we do it like this? I'm gonna take.
a bucket.
I'm not sure I have a bucket.
Oh, okay.
Flask.
Well, I was gonna
cantina,
say.
uh,
I'll just cast my fire spell on him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll work too. Roll it.
Well, there's no point in rolling it, right?
The rolling attack. Yeah, that.
-4 dex, and he is still tripped, correct?
Yes, that'll hit.
Oh, but it's supposed to be double that because he's weak.
Yeah, I'll just 14. It'll take 14 off.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Unless you want to roll another d6.
No, that's fine.
Doru is going to attempt to get up. Wolfie can't attack because he's in a grapple. Fulgore and Elena both get attack of opportunity.
I'm all over that. I miss.
Yeah, but Elena didn't.
Well, that's always good news. Yeah.
He is no longer prone, but he's still netted. Of course, Doru doesn't actually care. He's not quite alive anymore. So he will turn to Elena, who just hit him, and swing, taking a -2 to his attack, which I'm not going to bother typing in. Of course, he would miss anyway. So Doru misses.
Holy shit, he's +18.
Okay.
Fulgore.
Alright. My turn?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. I miss again. Shit.
Nope. He's got a 4 dexterity deficit right now.
Okay, well, I do hit.
Yep. You hit.
Barely.
Barely. That is correct. Barely.
By the skin of my teeth.
Elena swings again. Misses. Significantly. LandShark.
So, if Wolfie has this guy pinned, would I be able to take rope out and try to bind him in his hands and stuff and keep him tied
You
up?
could try.
I would like to attempt that.
It's a use rope check.
Shit. Use rope. I have no ranks, but it's a dex check. So just d20 plus my dex?
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
People who, anybody watching this live stream is going to be like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll put that on him now instead of the pen. Actually, no, the lock fits better than that symbol for the pen. For a tie. Just leave the lock on him. Okay, he's now been tied up.
Do I have to move like to him to do that?
You need to move up to him, at the very least.
Well, I'm like behind Wolfie right now.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Okay. Alright. That's where I'm at.
Okay. Mahes, what are you up to?
So he's fully bound now? Wolfie doesn't need to pin him anymore?
Yeah, we'll probably let him go.
I will let everybody know he's bound, focus on the sun. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, if that's the case, I'm just going to switch to burning the guy again.
Okay,
The
go ahead.
sun.
That hits. Bolt dead on. Roll bolt and fire. Nice.
Very nice. This guy's got a shit ton of HP, man.
He does. Not that he's actually done anything with most of it.
That's true.
He's been immobilized the whole time. Can't do shit.
Elik, what are you going to do?
I'll keep. Wolfie will keep doing what he's doing.
You do know I just bound him, right?
Oh, you bound him?
I tied him up with rope and announced to everybody that he was bound, focus on the sun.
Oh, okay. Well, then Wolfie's gonna attack Ghoul Man.
Wolfie misses.
Even with the 4 dex thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to... Does anyone have the torch right now?
I left it right in front of you. It's in this square.
Do we have any idea of how close this thing is to dying?
No, you don't. There's no indicator for an undead. They just sort of fall over dead after a certain amount of damage has been dealt.
Okay, well,
Yeah. It's not like they bleed.
I'll roll, I'll just flame him again. Horrible roll.
Right, but it still hits because it's the range. It's a range touch.
Oh, and fuck, I need to modify that.
Here,
let me just roll another
Just click the button
D6.
again. Yeah, just click the button a second time. There you go.
Nice.
The exact same roll. 12 damage. It's pretty beat up.
Have we at least, like, burnt off its arms or something?
No, it's pretty singed though. He is going to turn this way, and he is going to bite the rope.
What? The net or the rope that I tied the guy with?
The rope that the guy was tied up on.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, and that definitely breaks the rope. Meanwhile, Crazy Dude's going, "Excellent, my son, excellent!" He gets up. Wolfie and Landshark and Elena get attack of opportunities. Elena misses.
See, at this range, I would have to bite him.
You can do that. Wolfie misses, actually.
Oh, son of a bitch. I think it's a 1d6 for bite.
Maybe. You still need to roll to hit, though.
Yeah. Just a melee?
Yeah, melee attack.
I could have sworn I had a bite macro.
That'll hit him.
Yeah, too slow.
He doesn't taste good. And removing the rope and getting up was his turn. So now Fulgore.
Against
You have
the sun.
flanking, by the way, Fulgore. Oh, not that it matters. That hits.
Yeah. I figured.
Elena hits. Landshark, what is your next option?
I will attempt to grapple the Cleric.
Roll grapple. The cleric resists your grapple.
Bitch.
Well, at the very least, he shouldn't have the Morning Star anymore, right?
No, he hasn't picked it up yet.
Okay. On the other hand, it's not like he really needed it to seriously fuck my shit up, so.
Okay. Mahes, what are you up to?
Well, I don't really have anything to do but attack, so I'm gonna do that.
You do your crossbow again?
Yep, I'll save my magic just in case I need it.
Okay, roll it. Touch hits. You're still Final Fantasying.
I fixed it, kind of. And I rolled. God damn.
Okay, and let's see, Elik.
Okay, priest dude's untied now, right?
He is.
Yeah, the dude's untied.
Okay, Wolfie's gonna grapple him again.
Testing the plan like third time. I think I cannot. I don't want to be.
Oh, Danovich might resist. No, he won't. Never mind. Let's see, I was using the... Whatever. Alright, and what's Wolfie going to try to do in the grapple?
Just pin him, keep him from moving
Okay.
and doing stuff. Is that all? That's all he has to do?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to... Fuck, I don't know. Give me a second. I guess I'll just throw flame at his ass again.
Okay.
Why mess with what works, right?
Those sixes, man.
I know. Doru is going to turn and hit, let's see, who dealt the most damage? I think Fulgore is the one in range who dealt the most damage. You did more damage than Elena, right? Yeah.
I think so.
Yes. Yes, you did. Doru attacks. Attempts to bite Fulgore.
You will hit and do quite a bit of damage. Holy shit, I might be out.
You have resist 3?
Yeah. Did we factor that in earlier, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
No, because it was a magic attack. Resistance doesn't affect magic.
Ah, yeah, that's right. My bad.
But you only took half damage because you're a construct.
Right.
So, you're at 9, by the way.
Ouch.
That was with the -2 for attack. He still hit him. I don't know what his.
Yeah.
No, it was a DR3, but yeah.
Yeah, I factored that in. And yeah, even with the minus, he's -2 to attack, he still hits. Because Fulgore has a 22 AC.
Okay, fuck.
Which probably could be higher as soon as I take some shield proficiencies, but I haven't quite gotten there yet.
You're using a... Oh, wait, you are using a bastard sword, aren't you?
Yep.
He failed again.
What did he? Oh, to escape. Gotcha.
Natural 1. Just for shits. Yeah, there you go. Fulgore.
Indeed. Hello?
That misses.
Okay.
By 1.
By 1. God damn it.
You gonna move?
Yeah, against my better judgment, I kind of need to be far away from this guy. I've got very little health left.
You will,
5
unless
foot.
you move. Well, that's enough to get you out of range.
Yeah,
and
I
that
just
won't
took a
provoke
5 foot
attack.
step. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Elena.
I really don't want to take fucking 17 damage again.
9. Okay, Landshark.
I am going to step forward and attempt to grapple this ghoul bitch. Son of a...
Son of a Protestant whore?
Yes. We'll go with that.
Oh, shit. Is it too late for me to have raged before that?
Yes, it is.
Son of a bitch. Ah!
Whoops.
Oh.
That's Doru, but yeah. There you go. Doru definitely resisted your grapple.
Oh, fuck on.
Okay. Mahes.
Well, I don't remember what this ability does. I didn't write it down. Touch of fatigue. Off the top of your head, do you know what that does?
Yeah, fatigues the target. It has no effect on undead.
Okay, so it's useless. Gotcha. In that case, I will shoot it again with my crossbow.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
That'll miss. The 7. Oh, wait, no, the 7 will hit because he's still got the net on him. Okay, Elik.
Healing just does half against Fulgore, right?
Yes.
Yes, it heals half to Fulgore, but it will heal him.
Slowly.
Slowly.
Okay, he's a little low, so I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Roll. It's 1d8 plus 3.
So he heals what, 2, 3?
3. Yeah, 3. D&D typically rounds up. Fulgore's at 12.
Sweet.
Wolfie is going to continue pinning the caster.
Yeah.
Okay. That doesn't require an action. Well, I mean, it's a whole action, but it doesn't require a roll. Okay. This thing is going to turn and try to bite Elena. Ow. Oh, that misses.
Because of the -2? Is that why?
Yes.
Yes. Nets are awesome.
Okay. Still can't escape. Okay. Fulgore, you're up again.
Alright, let's look at tactical options here. As much as I don't want to, I've got to finish this guy off. 5-foot step and then attack.
Hits for 11.
Which means he will probably be gunning for me next turn. Oh joy.
Hits for 10. Elena hits for 10. LandShark, what are you up to? This thing's almost dead.
Where is my buttons?
But by the way, the priest is now getting increasingly incoherent with his words.
Somehow this does not surprise me. He's begging us not to kill his son, and woe is me, and blubber, blubber, blubber.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a step back, and with my
And
spear, I'm going to stabby.
roll it.
Since I'm in the pool of water and I still have my
Just
spear
clean it
wrapped
up,
with
I
that
don't care.
cloth, would I be able to
Yeah.
drench it and stab him with the holy
When
water?
you're done with your gambit, I'll vacuum it.
Yes.
You could have told me there weren't left.
Yes, that is an option.
You know,
Okay. I will do that.
there's
then.
still 1 or 2 left.
Really?
And I get an extra +4 to strength, so my attack, which is probably not successful. Fuck.
Still not successful now.
Ah,
Mahes. That hits. Well, touch. And deal. Oh, actually, it hits normally. Oh, well, yeah, that's enough.
Should I roll damage as well?
Yeah. All right. With that last attack, Doru falls over. Dead again, I might add.
Oh, for the second time?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And Donovan, or Danovich, I should say, is furious.
Well, yeah.
I yell it's over, yield.
He's shouting things like, "You're murderers! You murdered my son!
Okay.
You'll all die for this!"
We should probably leave town.
We should
Like,
point
tomorrow.
out that he was already dead. And yeah.
He's also
Somehow.
frothing at the mouth.
Because he's definitely listening to reason right now.
Totally.
So, what are you going to do?
Depends whose turn it is.
The wolf is still pinning him, I assume, right?
Can I attempt to retie him again?
Yeah.
I would do that.
Roll the use rope check.
Oh, son of a bee.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully you did a better job than last time.
Suddenly, the priest gets suddenly quiet for a moment. Roll me spellcraft. Those who have it.
Hold on.
Int mod plus spellcraft ranks.
Yeah, I don't remember if I have them.
Wait a second. Why do I have it?
Elik has 2 ranks in spellcraft. Nice. He is a Mahes. Oh, I guess I should whisper this since Mahes actually understood.
Motherfucker.
Oh, hang on 1 second.
What?
Don't roll angry. Don't roll angry.
I rolled angry.
How'd it go?
You get that, Mahes?
Yeah.
Alright.
In that case, I quickly say, cover his mouth, he's casting a spell.
So we gotta
That covering his mouth won't do anything. He's not talking.
Damn it. Never mind.
Can we knock his ass out?
You have exactly 6 seconds in order to come up with a plan before his spell goes off.
Can we knock him
By
out?
the way. So whatever you do it now.
Can I do a blunt attack with my spear on the back of his head? Try
Yeah, you
attempt
can
to
use it
knock
as
him
a
out?
club. Yeah, you can use it as a club.
Do I have to
Not
roll
lethal.
for that?
Fulgore, you're not close enough to him.
Oh.
I don't know. Can you charge him and knock him back and interrupt him?
Is that just melee? For me to non-lethal knock
Actually,
him
wait,
out?
Fulgore, yeah, you could charge up to him and attempt it.
Well, can I use that same roll with just 2 more damage? Or would you mind?
Well, you can't actually do a charge attack. You can walk up to him and hit him.
Okay. Done.
Not enough.
Yeah.
What?
Not enough.
Well, I didn't think it would be on his own. I thought you guys were going to swing at him too.
Yeah, do I just do a melee attack for that?
Yes, you'll take a -4, but he is tied up.
A -4. While I'm raged even?
Yeah. Oh, well, if you're still raging, you can't even do non-lethal damage.
Oh, fuck. I can just turn that off whenever, right?
Wait. If he's raging, if I heal him, it goes away, right?
No.
Oh.
That cures my
The
fatigue when I'm done.
from after will go away.
Okay, can I run up and hit him?
Yeah, no, well, yeah, you probably have enough time. You can try. Elik, your attack bounces off of his armor. Mahes, what are you going to do?
I don't have anything to hit him with.
Oh, okay.
I could punch him.
I could punch him. Would that work?
Yeah?
Worth a shot.
Elena's attack doesn't go through either.
You don't have a staff or your torch or anything? Like, butt him with your fucking crossbow. And Wolfie can too, right?
I don't know, can Wolfie attack without doing non-lethal? Or attack
They're
with...
not. No, wolves aren't trained to be able to do that.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Oh.
And it's a d6 and then the strength modifier?
And yet, roll to hit is just melee. Yeah, that's not gonna hurt. That's not gonna knock him out even if you do hit him.
Yeah, then I won't even worry about rolling the melee then.
Okay.
So I can't turn off rage and attempt to hit him?
You can try, or you could try to just kill him. I guess that's an option too.
I want to knock his ass out while I'm not raged.
All right. Well, you will take the fatigue penalty.
Yeah.
Go for it.
And I failed.
Okay. All right. His ability goes off, covering. That area. Can you see that aura?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone within it needs to make a fortitude save. Oh wait, he can actually. Wolfie needs to roll one though. Looks like everyone passed their fortitude, which is good.
Would I have been able to feel it or notice that it had gone off or anything?
Oh yeah, you'll notice it because it still does damage.
I will verbally say, what was that? In case anybody knew.
Hang on 1 second.
We really should determine whether or not I'm dead first.
Should have what? Fuck.
Half of that will be 11, so I'm at 1 HP. Sweet.
What was the save on that?
If you pass the save, the damage is halved, but I don't know what it was.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not?
No, now everyone needs to roll reflex.
Didn't we already roll forts, though?
Elik is taking it.
Dude, if I
Jacob's
get one
taking
shot
it.
by this bullshit, I'm gonna be pissed.
Mahes takes it.
You won't be alive to be pissed there. It's okay.
I don't think it actually does enough damage to kill you.
What the fuck?
I don't think.
Isn't you're still alive? You're just badly injured.
I know this. I'm gonna be fucking pissed, and he's getting toasted next time.
You won't be alive to do so.
Everyone takes 8 damage.
Son
I
of a
took-
bitch.
With an 18?
LandShark takes 4.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm still alive then.
Wow, he could have done 18 to everybody.
I don't like this anymore.
What the fuck?
Mahes is in bad shape.
But yeah, considering he's got like what 12 HP to begin with.
8
Yeah,
or 9.
you're in pretty bad shape too, by the way.
Well, I know I am, but I started out with lots of HP, and I took a friggin' 17 attack plus the
Dwarf
old
was
man's
fucking
bastard
crazy.
arm.
I never rolled Elena's fortitude.
This fucker's still tied up, right?
Yep.
Can I just slit his fucking throat?
You can.
Okay, that's
Have
a
a
little
dagger.
harsh.
Well, he just fucking almost wiped us out with a bullshit spell. I'm fucking gonna kill his ass. I'm tired of this bullshit.
Alignment.
You see something glowing on his chest. Appears to be a locket of some sort.
We only just now see this?
Yeah,
Dadgummit.
it was hidden. Technically, it was hidden underneath his armor, but when he cast it, it sort of glowed.
Okay.
So we just need to yank the fucker off him, and he's powerless.
Sounds like a good guess.
Okay. Are we in combat now, or are we not in combat?
Technically, you're surrounding a person tied up.
Okay.
Are you going to remove the locket?
I'm not sure. I want my Wolfie to grab the locket and pull it off. So if anything bad happens, it happens to Wolfie.
Before that happens, can I take like 2-3 steps back so I don't die?
Yeah, good call.
Go ahead. Technically, yeah, that'll protect you because it doesn't have area of effect through a wall. You know, without blowing up the wall.
Because literally 1 damage and I'm gone.
Well, you wouldn't die.
You're
if you were
unconscious.
unconscious.
I don't
Yeah,
care. Too close for.
Yeah, you'd be okay. As soon as you remove the locket, he shudders for a moment, and then sort of mummifies.
What do you mean mummifies?
Like,
He
his
shrivels
skin
and
dries
wilts
up
and
and
stuff?
shrivels up and dies.
Well, I guess that is going to put quite the conclusion to whether or not we can get any information out of him.
Yep. Oh well, we're alive.
This is good. This is true.
Except there's 2 zombies upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can deal with that easily.
Elena and
Just,
and
not now.
Wolfie, and yeah, we're fine.
I'm not dealing with shit.
Okay, well, he didn't like just turn into dust, right? There's still a
No.
carcass.
Yeah, there's
So
still a
can we
corpse.
search him for anything like the supposed book he was supposed to be finding and stuff?
Sure. Okay. Inside the locket, you see a scrap of a page. It appears to be a scrap of a page from a book, and if you have a cleric, you can tell it is inscribed with the spell he just cast.
Okay.
And you have a cleric.
Yes, you do.
Other than that, what else does he have? He also was wearing +1 full plate, and underneath his robes, you can tell he had a +1 heavy steel shield.
Really?
He also has a masterwork morning star, and in
Say
a
that
pouch
again, you
on
cut
his.
out.
What?
I said, say that again, you cut out.
He had a masterwork morning star. And I'm getting a lot of noise from Jacob's mic.
Did you let me down again? Just
You can probably just turn up the
Sensitivity.
threshold on your mic, or switch it to push to talk. And what else does he have? He also has a potion of cure moderate wounds in his pouch.
Is it too much trouble to type this out, a little list?
Yeah, I can type it.
Do I have a fucking tool?
Was there anything on the sun?
No.
Before he-
Well, yeah, he's wearing ruined chainmail,
which is no good to any of us.
and he has a human thigh bone in his hand.
Yum.
That's kind of cool. Not useful. But...
That has bite marks on it. Okay.
Would I know if this page of Pulse of Death, if it was still useful or dangerous?
It's lost most of its magic.
I would still put it in some safe keeping that I might have.
Okay.
And the Cure Moderate Wounds potion, Well, actually, who searched him? Who's like, was it OJ or
All of you,
Elik?
I think.
I have a question. Would any
Yes.
of you mind? Would any of you mind terribly if I took that +1 shield?
I would not mind at all.
Nope.
All right. Then. Thank you.
I ask Elena if she has any use of the plate mail.
She looks at it and says, "Yes, I would. I will gladly pay for it."
I will gladly take your money.
When we get back to when we get back to the inn, I will give you the money. So,
In the meantime,
y'all want experience?
I think we should we probably deal with the undead upstairs as well.
Oh, do it first.
Are they still animated if this guy's dead?
We don't know yet. I would like to cure Mahes, who looks to be somewhat weathered.
Okay.
What?
Weathered is a accurate term for that. What spell are you using on Mahes?
I got too many sheets. How much is minor wounds off the top of your head? Do you know?
Minor is 1 HP.
I will do the light wounds then.
1d8 plus 3 for your level. It's 1d8 plus your level. Maximum 5.
My cleric level, correct? Fuck.
Yeah, cleric level.
Then I heal him for 2.
Woot.
You want to try that one again?
I think that's all of my level 1 spells for the day, because I cast Bless Water.
Oh.
I still have 3 0 ranks, though. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and give it 2 Cure Minor Wounds, which are both 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. And Cure
You said
Moderate
3 of
Wounds.
them, right?
2, only 2. I'm gonna save 1 spell.
He's at 5 out of 9.
Yeah.
Woot.
The Cure Moderate Wounds potion, would that help Fulgore at full, or would it still be a half heal?
But can Warforged drink potions?
I don't think they can, and if they do, it's like half effectiveness.
Well, I said
So
somebody
just go
should
back
hold
to-
on to this Cure Wounds potion if they need it for the rest of the day. Who thinks they need it the most?
Probably the one.
I would
with
say
the
Mahes.
HP.
Probably you. You're going to be the one tanking from now on.
Yeah, I was gonna say either OJ. I'm still pretty healthy, and we've still got Elena and Wolfie. I could just hold on to it if I'm the cleric and throw it at whoever needs it. If anybody objects or agrees, speaks. Otherwise, I pocket the moderate wounds potion.
Pocket away.
And then I suggest that Elena once again takes the lead, followed by Wolfie, followed by me, and we'll head back up, take care of whatever else is left upstairs, and then go get the towns, or go notify the people in town.
Well, with the Pulse of Death written on the page, Do we know if that's what caused him to die? Him casting that?
I think he said it happened when he removed the locket. Like almost
Really might have
at that moment.
That is correct.
Okay, so if it was a locket that caused him to die, could I learn the spell Pulse of Death?
Sounded like it was a cleric spell?
Yeah, it's a cleric spell.
Then no. Never mind.
Is Wolfie still holding that locket?
Yeah, probably in his mouth still. Nobody ever mentioned that they actually got it, so.
Yeah. And Wolfie seems fine, like nothing, he doesn't seem to be reacting to it at all.
He probably got stuck on the stairs once or twice, but other than that.
Is the locket still glowing at all?
No.
I would probably pocket that as well so that Wolfie can bite things.
Locket, it does seem to be well made, though.
Alright.
Made out of gold.
Good to know.
Okay,
As
when
we
you
come
go
out-
upstairs and look inside, you notice the zombie corpse is dead. They're not
Okay.
ash like when they normally die, they're just corpses.
Okay.
Maybe that pulse of death took them out. Would have been some good fortune for a change.
I would know that Pulse of Death would probably heal them, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
Alright. Well,
as I come out,
Do what?
well, as I come out, when they arrived, they had to have left like footprints and stuff, right?
Possibly.
So could I like see their trail?
The zombies?
No, the guy, the priest.
Yeah, sort of, possibly. Do you have track?
I'll ask OJ if he needs a light spell to help him track the footsteps. If I notice him
Well, you
doing
have to have a
this.
specific feat in order to be able to track. Otherwise, you're not trained enough to be able to find tracks. Unless it's made by a horrifically large group of people, for example.
Oh, okay. By the way, I folded up and retrieved my net and my torch and all that jazz. Whatever bolts were
Okay.
recoverable.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought I did, but I didn't. I don't have it listed anywhere, so I guess not.
Okay. So what are you guys up to now?
Double checking that the church is clear, and I say I guess we should go back and report to the square and recover, and then let them know
The square?
the
Okay.
town square. Yeah. Do we have to like claim that plate mail and carry it back if we want it for Elena or whatever? Or can we?
If you're gonna give it to her, she probably took it.
Okay. Oh, the Morning Star. Did nobody pick that up?
Somebody picked it up, whether or not you.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
know who, but somebody picked it up, I'm sure.
All right.
We'll say the dude with the giant ass metal body picked it up.
Okay.
I carry things.
Yeah, or you could, stick it in the saddlebags on the wolf, like, everything else. So.
When we get back in town, I would say anybody who needs to can go ahead and start getting rest and repairing, and I'll go look for Irina if anyone wants to come along and report immediately what we found.
Okay. Irina is in the town square. Who's going to be going to Irina, and who's going to rest?
I'll be going to the forge to fix myself up.
Okay. You heal what, 1 HP per craft check?
I hope it's a little bit better than that, because I do have max ranks in it for my level, but yeah, probably. I can't exactly take...
What's your craft rank?
I
Your
have max...
craft check.
I have max ranks for this level, so like 6, right?
The maximum check on craft at level 3 is 6. And what's your intelligence?
Okay. And I have a +1 for that, so it's 7. And I can't. Can I take 10 for those or no? Or take 20?
So you can gain 2 HP per level or per craft check.
That's what I forgot to do. When I leveled up my
Wait, what's the
Barbarian.
scaling? Because that would be a total of 17, right? Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, minus 15 is 2.
Oh, dude, that's brutal. All right.
I forgot to add ranks when I leveled up my Barbarian.
Oh yeah, you might want to do that.
So Fulgore's going to the smithy. Who else is coming to Irina and who is not?
Did I just get dropped out?
No, nobody's talking.
Why don't we
Yeah,
all
on
go
the-
back to the inn and heal up before we start fucking with other things?
That's what we're
Because
doing.
I don't want to. You can, but
Okay, then I'm going back to the inn and healing, and you can go off and get yourself killed.
Alright.
Someone's ill-tempered.
Yeah, you dropped out a D20
by the way, at level 3, did you guys take feats?
I'll just go with big shield proficiency, so I get
No.
that from my touch AC now.
Fighters are already proficient with shields. Do you mean expertise?
Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
Yes, at level 3 you guys do get a feat. That's what I was asking.
Character level, not class level?
Character level.
I would have chosen combat reflexes.
That does nothing to do with what happened in the last battle, so that doesn't matter.
It would have given me more attacks of opportunity, I believe, is why.
Yes, but you had your crossbow out 90% of the time.
Oh. Well, bite attack.
And yeah. Mahes could probably need some feet, a feat, and
You're helicoptering.
Yeah.
That time you weren't.
I said Mahes would need a feat, and OJ probably needs to choose a feat as well. But for now, that's all right. Okay, Landshark, you're going to see Irina,
Yes.
and nobody is going with you.
Does not sound that way.
You can find her in the square.
Alright. She's awake? Is she alone?
Yes, she's both awake, but probably not alone.
Okay. I prefer that she not be alone.
Okay. She says, "Hello, what news?"
I'll tell her we saw a man enter the church with describing his appearance, and I'll ask if she recognized the man that entered the church.
She
If
says
it sounds
that
familiar.
sounds like it was probably what's this guy's name? Danovich. He was the church preacher.
Well, I'm sorry to let you know that he seemed crazed and mad due to possibly a locket, and attacked us with what he was calling his son, which was a ghoulish undead creature, and they are both no longer living.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
However, it would
Just
appear that the undead threat was extinguished when we removed the locket from this priest or preacher.
That is good to hear. Hopefully things will go back to normal in this town.
Yes, we'll be recovering in the end. Please let us know if anything happens. We'll come back tomorrow.
Of course.
Make
I will be there tomorrow with your reward.
Okay, thank you. That is all.
Okay. Oh. Fulgore is going to begin banging on his body.
I will go back to the inn and
Rest.
retire. Yes.
Okay.
Retire. I rest.
Awesome. Okay. When you get back to the inn, you find Elena waiting for you.
Alright.
She says, "Hail."
Hail.
The others seem to have gone to sleep, so I figured I would wait for you to return.
Very well.
I have your money.
Alright. Thank
So
you.
she hands you. She places actually, it's a relatively large chest in front of you, and opens it up, revealing a host of gold coins.
It's very much appreciated.
Mm-hmm. Very well. Make sure you share it. I'll be here for another few days before I move on.
Alright. I'll tell her that I talked to Irina. She's gonna come settle up the job tomorrow. So I'll probably see you around before anything else happens.
Of course. And now, for the first time in several weeks, time to get a good night's rest.
Well
And then
earned,
she goes
well
upstairs.
earned. I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and just put the chest somewhere safe in my room and deal with it tomorrow when everyone wakes up.
Okay. Make sure everybody gets their HP back.
Yeah. I'll tap myself with the last cure one before I sleep.
Okay. Fulgore goes up to 8 HP. Doru is dead. Danovich is dead. Alright.
Son of a gun.
What's up?
I originally had magical aptitude, amplitude, whatever. Gives me +2 to my spellcraft. I didn't realize that last time I rolled a spellcraft check.
Yep. Let's see. Okay, so you guys heal 1 you guys would heal 3 HP a day on normal for at night, or if you take full bed rest and don't actually do anything, then guys would heal 6 HP. Or, you could burn your healing spells as you go and heal yourself much faster.
Right.
But either way, you're probably out of commission for a few days.
Yeah, we'll do full recovery while we settle up and stuff, if nothing
Sure.
happens.
And I'll be good tomorrow.
Full That's true, you will, won't you? Because you have like no HP.
There are benefits to almost dying with every single strike. Not many, but some.
If you call that a benefit, yeah.
I would. It's not a very good one, but it's a benefit.
So in the morning, Irina comes down.
What kind of cannon did you find over there?
Do what?
I was asking my brother something.
Yeah, Irina comes down and says, "Ah, good, you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Are the inn beds comfortable?"
They get the job done. Whatever.
Okay. She walks up and she says, "All right, well, the Baron's men are scheduled to arrive here within 2 days from now, and apparently they are bringing some money in order to refurbish the town. I will see to it that some of it goes to you adventurers who help defend it.
I nod.
If you don't mind waiting in town for a few days, then you might even be able to meet the Baron himself."
I nod again.
In the meantime, thank you again for everything you did for our town.
What were you
I'll be acting as one of the town elders until we can vote for a new mayor. We did manage to find my father's body.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, he was a good man, a good father.
If we're just waiting around for a couple days to get paid, can I go back to the church and see if I can find a trail for the priest?
Like I said, you still need the track skill to be able to find one. Or the track feat, I should say.
Well, no, I just looked it up. It said normal. Without this feat, you can use survival skill to find tracks, but you can follow them only to the DC for the task is 10 or lower.
Survival. Let me check.
Alternatively, you can use search skill to find a footprint or similar sign of a creature's passing, blah, 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 blah.
But only if the DC is 10 or lower.
But I was gonna take track anyways, so that'll be my feat.
Okay, yeah. If you take the track feat, you could. Without it, because it's considered firm ground, the survival DC is at least 15. Firm ground, one creature. Yeah, if you take the feat, then you would have a DC survival of 16. But if you want to just take 20, you could follow it. You would be moving horrifically slow, but you would be able to find it and follow it.
Okay. Well, since I'm pretty by now, or close to it, I'm gonna go ahead and do that with my wolf. And see if I can find wherever he was staying and the rest of that that disappeared.
You find your way. You track him back to his house, or to a house, I should say. But you're pretty sure it's his house, considering it's the parish house.
Okay. Do you want me to do a spot check to see if I see anything?
Yeah, he can. Is anybody else with you?
I don't know.
If he told me he was going, I would have gone with him. But if he's lone wolfing it, I'm not tracking him or anything.
Right. Did you tell anybody you were going?
Well, yeah. I'm just gonna get up and leave.
Also, in the next morning, I would have cast Detect Magic on that locket to see if it was still
The
magical.
locket itself is not magical.
I don't detect any magic from it at all.
No, the page that was in it is, but the locket itself is just a locket.
Okay. I don't understand if the locket wasn't magical and the page is just a spell. How could it have been controlling the undead? Would my character know that makes no sense at all?
Yeah, probably.
Hmm.
You would probably need to find the book that the page came from.
Right. Okay, then it makes even more sense for me to be following Elik and looking through for the preacher's house.
I'm at full HP. I will be with him as well.
Okay. So is Fulgore the only one who's not with you?
If he's still repairing.
It's fine with me, man. I run into
I am,
anything,
unfortunately. I'm sorry.
If
I
I
do-
run into any trouble, I'm disappearing, man.
I do have a quick question though.
Go ahead.
I'm looking through the book and it says toughness and then it has a little 3 up in the corner. Does that mean anything? For feats?
Yeah, I'm looking. One sec.
Oh,
Toughness.
never mind. I scrolled down. I can see it.
You can gain the effect multiple times. But honestly, if you're going to take toughness, take greater toughness first.
Well, that'll
Greater
just give me
toughness.
more HP, so.
Yeah, greater toughness gives you 1 HP per level, whereas regular toughness just gives you 3 flat HP, so greater toughness is a better take.
I will do that.
And everybody heard Irina talk about the Baron coming, right? Or was it just me that heard that? Because I would have told everybody.
I assume they know either from you
Okay.
telling them or from them actually being there. Okay. Elik?
Yep.
I don't have this house mapped because it's a really standard house. It appears to be pretty much a 3-room shack. Having like a living area, a kitchen, and like a sleeping area. From the outside, it looks pretty run down. I mean, obviously he was probably at least living there, but there are like vines climbing up the side of the wall, and like it just looks really beat up.
Okay.
Looking inside, there's dust all over the windows.
Now you should take a well-addressed. Decipher the contents of the journal and share them.
What do you do?
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic on myself and look in the windows.
The house itself and everything in it, or on it at least, seems non-magical.
Okay, I guess I'll go up to the door and open it cautiously.
Turn the game off. It'll continue my construction project, right?
It was unlocked. And it squeaks a bit. A lot, actually.
Do I need to do another perception check?
No, inside is the first area you walk into is just the main living area. Not really anything special there. Hang on one second.
Is that it?
One second. It looks like that.
Okay.
Yeah, inside here, in this main area, is pretty much just a living area. The whole place is a shambling wreck. Furniture's beat up. Furniture's broken. Dirty dishes are laying around everywhere. Some of them which are broken. Honestly, it looks like the place has been burglarized. Except, none of the windows are broken and the door's not broken.
I don't detect anything out of the ordinary.
No.
Okay. I'll move to that door and look inside there.
That's the bedroom. The bed's caved in the middle, but otherwise seems sleepable. Clothing is just sort of laying sprawled around. You can find a dagger stuck into on a night table. And yeah. Other than that, the only strange things is the words "Kill the Baron" written on every square inch of the room.
Which room?
The
This
bedroom. The bedroom.
Okay, I pocket the dagger and then head to the other room.
The other room was probably once a kitchen. It has a small stove in it, or oven, or whatever they use, a wood stove. And it stinks like molding food. which is probably because there are several different containers of open food out molding.
Oh, that's kind of gross.
Once we got to the house, there wasn't any other trails leading away from the house?
No.
Okay, that doesn't make much sense, but okay. If I didn't find anything, I'll head
there
back to the
were
town.
there were like regular trails for streets, but there weren't like any unique ones. There are also some corpses of zombies laying around.
Inside the house?
No, outside the house.
Oh, okay.
And in the streets. Pretty much everywhere, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't help to smell any.
Can I light my
I can't
torch?
smell anything.
Can I light my torch and like incinerate them all? Just
Yep.
for safekeeping.
Yeah, you're perfectly capable of doing that.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then. And then if I don't find anything else, I'll just head back to the town. But I think it's strange that his trail leads to a house and there's absolutely nothing in it, and there's no trails leaving the house. So where did he get the paper? And where's that book?
Mm-hmm.
Can we go ahead and confirm with Irina or any townsfolk that this was the preacher's house?
Yeah, you could ask.
And was it?
Yes, it was.
Hmm.
All right. Also, in case you were wondering, you didn't see a sign of any books in the house, magical or non-magical, magical or otherwise.
Right. Just a bunch of kill the Baron and a bunch of nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
What else does a crazy person need?
Yep.
He had a dagger.
Apparently he needs +1 plate and +1 shields and stuff.
He probably, yeah, I'm not really sure where he got that, actually.
By the way, would it make sense with our knowledge of necromancy or whatever that while we were staking out the church that he could have somehow got his son's corpse and the other 2 corpses into the church? Just like, how did they just appear in there when we only saw him enter?
The easiest way would probably be using summon magic.
Okay.
Well, technically the easiest way is digging a tunnel, but you didn't see that either.
Right.
And we never really understood why there was a big gaping hole through the center of the freaking church, too, right?
No.
No, didn't you mention Irina or somebody detailed an event, maybe? No, I asked if there was and nobody noticed.
Mm-hmm. What? Oh. So what are you guys up to?
Whenever we have time to convene, I'll mention, well, it's obvious we need to find a book to make sure this is like a sealed tight, open shut case kind of thing. But in the meantime, do we let everybody else know of the threat that the book is still out there, or do we take the rewards and go on about our business?
It's really up to you.
Yeah, I'm asking the group.
I don't know. I don't owe any allegiance to these people, so I say we take our money and leave. Go get some new stuff.
Mahes, any opinion? Fulgore?
I have no opinion.
Nor do I.
Nobody has any lawful leanings that I don't know of in their bios or anything that this might matter? To appease any god or something?
Not
I don't know.
I.
Okay.
No, I think I'm neutral chaotic, so.
Yeah, I think you have the most impious group you could ever think of.
I'm technically lawful good, but not telling them there is a book still out there is not necessarily an evil action.
Well, it's somewhat dishonest to take the reward for an not incomplete.
No.
Yes.
The reward was to take care of the zombies. We took care of the zombies.
The zombie threat.
Yes. By all technicality, we have completed the mission.
We have completed the mission or the quest.
Alright. That works for me.
It's
Y'all
not
have
my
convinced
fault
Ecks.
if they can't keep track of a fucking book, and it's gonna come back to bite themselves in the ass.
And the Baron's headed there anyways with his troops.
Right.
Okay. Jacob is now lawful neutral. We're moving on.
I'm lawful neutral now? Okay.
Yes. Good implies selflessness.
I guess for my Warforged, that would technically be better. Since he's new.
You said meet back at the inn, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Whoops. I'm drawing things that I don't mean to draw.
I also divvied up the chest that Elena gave us to everybody in the party that morning when I woke up.
Okay. Inside the chest was 2,500 gold pieces.
Wasn't that nice?
Indeed it was. I would have given it to her for free, but I did not refuse her money.
And you're calling me lawful neutral?
Hey, I am not lawful.
He has a point.
I just don't want to piss off anyone in the group that might be.
That's decidedly unchaotic of you.
No. Not wanting to piss off people is
in my self-interest
from a
to keep you on my good side.
Standpoint like that can be considered chaotic. He doesn't want to piss people off because he doesn't want to deal with the trouble.
Yes, exactly.
Fair enough.
That's decidedly chaotic reasoning right there.
I don't want to do you right. I just don't want to piss you off.
Yeah. So you're sitting at your standard table again.
Right.
2 days from now? So Fulgore needs another 6 HP.
And Elik's probably full by now.
Yeah, and Alex is back to full. And
I'm gonna have to call it in about 20 minutes, by the way, guys.
sure. When Irina comes in and says, "Ah, good, you're still here." The Baron just arrived at the town hall.
All right.
Would you like to come meet him?
Is he accepting audience?
Yes, he has requested to see the people who managed to save his town.
Have you mentioned to him sharing any extra reward?
Yes, he has also deemed to leave a little bit of the money we will be using to rebuild the town with the people who helped defend it.
Let's go pick that up then. I get up and follow her. If anybody else comes, it's up to them.
Okay, so Landshark leaves, but it doesn't sound like anybody else is.
I tag along.
Yeah, I'll go.
May as well. We're like the most depressing group ever.
If Elena was in earshot or anywhere, she's invited as well.
You haven't seen Elena all morning.
Okay. Then off we go. It's so big.
Okay, so we're all going to meet the Baron, right?
Yep. You still with us, Pike? Can anybody else hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I've been reading this entire description, and I had my mic muted. Good job,
Oh, okay.
Steven. Okay. Strahd is a tall man standing just over 6 foot tall. Physically he's lean and with hard muscle. A slightly gaunt face, probably from lack of sleep, but he still has extremely strong features and prominent cheekbones. He has dark eyes, slightly flushed but pale skin, as in not black or anything. He's currently wearing a black cloak with a red inlay or whatever. Black trousers and boots with a blue, like a royal blue, long coat over it. Think puffy Victorian coat.
Right. Very regal.
With gold trim.
So, who wants to penetrate this entire funk of awkward and go talk to the leading Baron?
Is that not who we're talking to? I missed the name.
His name is Count Strahd von Zarovich.
That's a mouthful.
And this is the Baron?
This is the Baron.
Okay.
With a name like Count something von Marovich, how can it not be?
I'm just making sure.
He looks up. He's looking up on you with extremely discerning eyes. Before saying, "I see." So, what it appears to be is a fish, a druid, and his pet, and a mage and his golem.
Whoa. Let's not go calling names here. Or this golem will start smashing things, and you don't want that.
And it appears that the golem has been implanted with a sense of self. How strange. Well, one had best not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Now I remember why I don't hang out with royalty often. On the bright side, you're welcome for saving your town, and thank you for the reward. We do appreciate it.
Of course. I assume you greedy types would want your reward. He motions over and let's see, who's his first? One second, let me find out who his first is. Huh, okay, that works. And you see a man walking over in banded mail. He looks extremely fierce, probably from one of the northern tribes.
Interesting.
The sunlight glints off of his black hair and beard, and he's got an extremely fearsome face. He's got a bastard sword, or wait, bastard sword at his hip. But you don't see a shield holding anywhere. His gauntlets are clawed.
Interesting.
Oh, and if I didn't mention it before, he is wearing banded mail.
So he's imposing, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah. He stands even taller than Strahd, and he stands close to 7 foot tall, 6'11".
Jesus.
Shit.
That dude is big.
Meanwhile,
big.
Meanwhile, I'm standing here going, You're the only person I've ever met who's taller than I am. Congratulations.
He motions over. He says, "Come on, bring these adventurers their pay." Kavan grudgingly stomps over and slams a chest full of gold in front of you.
Well, he doesn't have to sound so pleased about it.
He looks over at the Baron and says, "Sir, we still shouldn't be paying these sellswords."
Hence the name sellsword. I sort of grunt.
Let's not be impudent now. The man is being nice enough to pay us.
The Baronese forces are more than strong enough to deal with a zombie infestation of this level. If these green bloods are capable of doing it.
Well, not to put too fine a point on it, but if you were capable of doing it, then why hadn't you already?
I laugh aloud.
The Baron says, "Enough, Kavan. They have done us a service, and it is our duty to repay that. Whether or not you were capable, that doesn't change the fact that we did not arrive in time to do so."
I
And then he
nod
turns to look at you. I
at his word.
apologize for my subordinate. He dislikes using outsiders.
I can tell, but we take no offense. After all, we're still getting our money, and your dog will soon go back to his kennel, I assume. And then I'll just smile at him.
He sort of looks at you for a moment before continuing on. Let's see. Okay.
Is he done talking for a little bit?
Yeah, hang on one second.
Okay.
Something went wacky. How strange. One sec. Okay, anyway. He says, inside this chest is 40,000 gold.
Nice.
Feel free to spend it as you see fit.
It's a very kingly reward. Thank you.
I step forward.
We take care of our own here.
So I see.
I step forward and give a satisfied look at the chest, and I speak out. Are there any other services that we could be useful for?
He thinks about it for a moment and then nods his head. He says, "Yes. Are you new to the area?"
I would know that I am. I don't know about what I know the rest of the group. Like I don't even know how familiar we are as a group.
If you don't know how familiar you are, you're probably not that familiar.
He makes a compelling point.
Well, if he's speaking to me, I'll at least say, I am. Where I am.
Okay. Well, a few weeks before the attack, the soldiers of the barony, my men, went and wiped out a group of witches. A coven of witches.
I've heard of this.
Okay. Apparently, the witches received their powers from a hag, a type of supernatural creature. A monster, as it were.
Sounds delightful.
The hags, upon the death of one of their own, immediately swore allegiance to me. I, however, believe they intend to rebel. Their switch of allegiance was simply too fast, as it were.
As it were.
You can't trust any bloodthirsty monsters these days, can you?
If you are inclined, I will see that you are well rewarded for making sure that they do not betray me.
I see.
Would you prefer death or intimidation?
Preferably, I would like them left alive. However, if nothing will convince them otherwise, and they intend to rebel, then put them down like the monsters they are.
Understood.
I look at his what'd you call his first?
Yes.
And I ask, are we the only ones you've offered this task to?
And well, before you do that, Kavan, his first, looks and says, liege, I must object. This is a mission of importance. You should not be sending off sellswords. Have myself or one of the others do it. Enough. Kavan, go prepare the carriages to leave. The sellswords have proven their worth. It is best to utilize any tools available to us at our disposal. They are unknown to the hags, so the hags will not be able to scry upon them. And they have already proven their worth in stopping the zombie outbreak, so they are at least capable of combat.
Unable to scry upon us because they do not know of us? Is that what you just said?
Yes. Out of game. Scrying is a type of spell that allows you to view either people or places remotely, like through a pool of water or something. I'm sure you've seen it in like TV and stuff, right?
Right.
But in order to be able to actively view something, they have to be at least aware of its existence. And the more familiar they are, the easier it becomes to scry. What Strahd is saying is basically, you guys are new to the area. You're not natives.
Right.
You came from any corner of the world which you happen to come from. Not really sure on that either. And you're at least relatively combat capable because you were able to stop the zombie outbreak.
We're wild cards for the hags.
Basically.
Yep. I'll speak aloud. Is there any what's the word I'm thinking of? Like a process for formally accepting the job? Or do we simply bring proof that the job has been done if we choose to partake in it?
I suppose we could always try to secure a signed certificate that hags will continue being loyal to our baronship here. Or we could just bring back all their severed heads.
Yeah.
Strahd looks at you and says, if you succeed, I will know of it.
Fair enough.
Simply come to the castle and you will be rewarded. I'm aware of anything that happens within my lands.
I do a slow nod.
Excellent. Come on. Did you get those carriages ready? Sir, I've been with you the entire... Then get the carriages ready. Strahd turns back. You are dismissed. You're dismissed.
I pick up the gold if I can carry it.
It's 40,000 divided by 50.
Divided by 50.
50. It's 50 coins to a pound.
That's
It's 800 pounds.
Oh, shit,
yeah, it's
gotcha.
800. It's 800 pounds.
His fucking
Which means that I
first
could probably
carried
carry
that,
it, but not you.
His first carried it on his own?
We'll say he drug it.
Okay. Shit.
No, wait. I stand corrected. It is 800 pounds worth of gold, but the chest is enchanted.
I mean, it could have been in like platinum coins and stuff too, right? should make it
could
way
have
less.
been, but it specifically says gold.
Oh, okay.
Probably to give you guys a place to just store your shit somewhere. It is an enchanted It is an enchanted chest that is capable of holding 2,000 pounds. Typically used to store, gold. However, the chest itself only weighs 400 pounds. Only 400 pounds.
All right.
So, yeah, it's probably too heavy for a normal person to carry around in battle. It's also too large. But the chest itself can be, placed in an inn or something and left there.
Yeah, heavy load for me is like 230, so I'm going to assume that I can't even carry it.
You and somebody else could probably carry it.
I guess Fulgore and I would be most up for that.
But yeah, Kavan was carrying that by himself while wearing heavy armor and had all his combat gear on him.
Well, fuck that dude.
Kudos to
All
him.
right, it's about midday.
Okay.
Sounds like
Sun's
a
out,
perfect
nice
time to go
and
back
shining,
to sleep.
or at least as shining as it's ever going to get in Barovia. And it's probably about as nice a day as you're going to find. I mean, zombies aren't walking the street. People are starting to rebuild. Boards are coming off windows. Stuff like that.
All right. So are we still being like put up in the inn? Like, are they still paying for our meals and our inn space for a few more days or something?
You're not really sure.
No.
So.
Well, I guess.
But you notice you didn't have to pay for the past few days.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been staying in a hotel, but my pocketbook's not getting any lighter. This is nice.
That is nice. I guess we take the gold back to the inn and the rooms and divvy it up and decide what to do from there. Is that a good breaking point for this session?
I think so.
Sure. You will level up to level 5.
Wow.
Level 5?
Yeah. You know that thing that you killed?
Yeah?
It was level 9.
Shit. Like, did you expect somebody to die from that or get injured?
When I looked at it, I was like, how the hell are they supposed to beat that? But I guess, if you keep it from attacking to begin with, then it's...
Yeah.
Which is kind of exactly what happened. We did immobilize it from pretty much the majority of the fight.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, the one time it did get loose, it knocked me down to like 14 health.
Yeah, dude, that plus 18 was scary.
Oh.
I was more worried whenever I got knocked down to 1 HP.
Dude, yeah, that was just from the AoE, man. If that other thing would have turned on you, you would have been grasped.
Meanwhile, I'm over here going, are you still on about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that knocked Fulgore down to 3, so...
It's crazy.
That was intense. And luckily we were actually doing damage almost every round consistently to that fucker too.
Yeah,
Not
unlike our
the
last zombie
zombies,
fight.
Yeah.
Yep.
That zombie was bullshit.
Yeah. You should have seen it when we started off the night. When you weren't here, Dark Jack, I forget what we were rolling for, like perception checks or something. All of us were rolling like 2s, 3s, 4s, etc.
Nice.
We got them all out early.
Guess so.
All right.
Yeah,
So
it's like they pre-rolled out all the bad luck. So,
is it important for you to give us a value of experience to keep track of, or are you just going to say straight to level 5?
I can if you're curious.
I don't really care
So,
if I don't have to know. I'll take free levels.
2 levels, you mean?
Free levels.
I'm showing you going from level 3 to level 5.
Well, I don't know that. I'm just taking your word for it.
Oh, yeah.
So unless you want us to keep track of the number, you can just say you're level 5, and I will believe you.
All right. Well, numerically.
Steven, I want to see how long you can make him think he's at level 5 when in reality he should be like level 13. I want to see how long this lasts.
Yeah. Numerically, level 5 happens at 10,000 HP, and you guys were at 4,025. Killing the monster, as it were, gave you 7,200.
Damn.
Which would push you up to level 5, except normally you wouldn't be able to gain 2 levels at the same time from one battle.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, do you know where the freaking storage units are? Because I set up like 2 hours that I haven't had one.
However, the battle with Strahd, or not Strahd, the reward from Strahd
Really
also
get
included
glitched.
1,800 experience per
What?
player. So, for quest completion, as it were.
Ah, okay. I like that.
So that pushes you up to 9,000, and because it's from 2 different sources, you can take it all.
I like that.
So you're currently at like 13,025 or something like that.
This is cool.
Mm-hmm. On the
I've
other
never
hand,
leveled.
you have to level up twice at the same time.
So on the 4th level, we
Why
get
did
an
you do this to
attribute
me?
point, correct?
Yes, at the 4th level, you get an attribute point, which means
Alright.
one of your stats, like your physical stats, can go up by 1 point.
Right. And I will
But
be
remember,
leveling
that won't necessarily give you a bonus to that 1 point.
Mine will, like, going intellect 12 to 13 will change the modifier to a 2, I believe.
No, it's at 14 that it changes to a 2.
Oh, son of a bee. Oh well. I still need 13 inch for some feats later on.
As a caster, though,
The
I don't
odd
need...
number stats are typically prerequisites for feats or spells. The even number stats are prerequisites for, or just give you a bonus to a modifier. So.
Alright, character level. Alright, if there's nothing else that you need to let us know, I'm going to stop the recording and I'm going to jump off now that I know that I'm level 5.
Yep, you're probably good. I will notice. Oh yeah, as you get back to the inn, with your chest of gold, you hear that apparently Elena received her reward from the Baron and has already left.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
I feel no guilt for not having to share ours then.
Mm-hmm. And
I keep forgetting. She did not work directly for the Baron. She's just
she's an adventurer like you.
Okay.
Irina is walking back with you, and says, "I will speak to the innkeeper in order to ensure that you have a room to stay for as long as you would like."
Much appreciated.
All right, and I think we'll go ahead and call it quits right there. So in the next time, you will be back at the inn.
All right.
She's gone. Alright. We good?
Sounds that way.
Awesome. Alright. Does anybody need help leveling?
I'm gonna worry about it later.
Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and move everybody's HP up now while I'm thinking about it.
That way we can't mess it up.
Yeah, I'll figure all that out later. Thanks for showing up, everyone. I assume next week is probably going to be a no-go, so close to the holiday.
I probably
I
could
am
do it.
technically free. It's up to you guys.
All right, I'll post it, and I'll still keep the schedule then for the 22nd. And if somebody becomes unavailable, you can just say so. I will most likely be available. I don't remember.
Fulgore now has 45 HP. Elik now has...
So since I'm technically just a regular sorcerer at the moment, I haven't like branched specifically into illusion. Can I grab abilities from other magic
you
trees?
sorcerers can always gain spell